Islamic terrorists are seemingly looking for new ways to carry out their attacks. One of their latest ideas is using children as suicide bombers.
It's incredible, Gordon. This growing phenomenon may soon spread beyond the Middle East to the rest of the world. Here's Eric Stakelbeck with the story.
Strategies in the worldwide war on Islamic terror are taking very different roads in 2010. The Obama administration hopes downplaying Islamic extremism may help when dealing with Muslim countries. Terror groups, however, are taking extremism to new levels by indoctrinating Muslim children in the deadly art of suicide bombing.
State-sponsored illegal recruitment and education of innocent Muslim children to become suicide bombers and child soldiers is occurring throughout the Muslim and non-Muslim world.
Brooke Goldstein is founder of the Children's Rights Institute, an organization focusing on human rights violations against children.
In Pakistan, thousands of children are being educated in madrasas. In Iraq, handicapped children are being blown up at polling stations. In Afghanistan, the Taliban is paying up to $12,000 per child donated to them by their own families.
Taliban leaders run training centers where boys as young as 11 years old learn to be suicide bombers. Some are even younger. A 6-year-old Afghan boy recruited in 2007 was told that his suicide belt would explode into flowers.
The modern-day pioneer of Islamic child martyrdom was the Ayatollah Khomeini. He sent thousands of children to clear minefields during the Iran-Iraq War. Khomeini then passed the baton to Palestinian terror groups, who've shown no qualms about sacrificing children for the sake of Allah.
Goldstein examined the world of Palestinian child bombers in her award-winning film, The Making of a Martyr.
The state television, the school textbooks, their radio media, their print media, music videos are all teaching these children to become suicide bombers. They're teaching them to hate life and to love death.
This phenomenon is spreading through the Middle East to Iraq and the al-Qaeda hotbed of Yemen.
In Yemen, over just about 50% of all combatants in the war between the Yemenis government and the Houthi rebels are under the age of 18. A majority of those children are now being targeted to become suicide bombers.
The next battleground may be Great Britain. Due to growing extremism among young British Muslims, the government has started a de-radicalization program called the Channel Project.
They have 230 children between the ages of 7 and 18 who they are now in the process of de-radicalization education.
In the meantime, Goldstein says global human rights groups like Amnesty International have shown little interest in tackling the issue. Eric Stakelbeck, CBN News, Washington.
Now, it's certainly a disturbing story, but one we've been telling you for some time. The level of indoctrination that's currently going on the West Bank, Gaza Strip, the messages you hear from the imams in Jerusalem, the imams in Medina, the imams in Mecca, it's all aimed at driving Israel into the sea and defeating the West. That's what this is about. And they literally are training their children from kindergarten to believe that martyrdom is a wonderful thing, that the struggle, the jihad, is what we all need to devote our lives to. That's the face of Islam. And when you read the translations of the Arabic of what they're actually saying on television, what the imams are saying in the mosques, it does chill you to how deep this goes.